Hi everybody, I'm back. Welcome to my channel. So this is going to be an attempted second part of my reading. I just did part one. I intended on one major video, but it just was so long, 2 hours on the first one. I just wanted to leave that to your energy. So if you're watching this video now, this is going to be your lover's energy, not yours. Nothing to do with you, your family, your thoughts, and your feelings. It's going to be about them. The last video I did, part one, is going to be your energy, okay, and the advice for you from spirit. And the last video is about how they felt about you and what's, you know, what are they going to do in regards to you? What would they say to you? So that was all the last video. This is going to be their reading, okay? So this is going to be kind of just your lover's energy, what's going on with them. We're going to look into their mental space, and we're going to look into their emotional space. And instead of looking at advice from spirit, because I don't think a lot of them watch, but we're going to get what's going to happen and what spirit thinks they should do. You know, maybe if they do take a peek at the video, they might get some helpful advice for themselves. So anyways, what's going on with your lover's energy? What's going on in their head? So not you, them. What's going on in his or her head? What's going on in their energy? What's the first thing on their mind? Openness. Transcendence. They're evolving. The first thing on their mind is they want to be open-minded. Again, this kind of bisexual energy comes in, doesn't have to be, but it's there. Or gay energy could be there. But this is the energy of I'm open-minded. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to do with relationship status or preference. This is a picture of two men holding hands, yes. But it means more than that. It means be open-minded, okay? And I think right now this person is very open-minded. And every time I pull this card, I always think of Gemini and Virgo, because they're ruled by Mercury. And Mercury was the birth of the moon and Jupiter's love. So when the moon and Jupiter came together, they gave birth to Mercury. And that's just really what represents this. It's wisdom, and it's emotions, and it's love. And it's just a very spiritual, open-minded energy. It's just creative, you know? It's very loving and nurturing and caring and non-judgmental. And so Mercury is not a judgmental energy, but ironically, Virgo does a lot of judging, but not really. To be honest, a lot of Virgos that I know, they sure seem to come off as judging, but that's only because they try to make sense of something. It's more of I'm trying to make sense and categorize for my organization versus judgment. You know, they're just trying to figure things out. Same with Gemini. So that's kind of coming into this person's mind. This person, your lover, may be thinking about a Gemini or a Virgo. Okay? Your lover may also be thinking about same-sex relationships, or your person may be thinking about being more open-minded towards you. Okay? But let's just keep reading into the situation. Let's get another message about what's on your person's mind. They may also be thinking about two sons. That's just an additional message. If your person has two boys, two sons, they may be thinking about their two sons. And I feel like their two sons are separated, or they're just thinking about their boys. So if you're watching this video and your person is not in the bisexual energy, I feel like they could be thinking about fatherhood and being a father to two boys, okay? And that could also be really coming in. I got 3. I didn't want to get 3, but I'm going to get 3. We definitely have a Gemini on board. We got the twins. We got magic. I know we have a Gemini on board somewhere. But anyways, your person could be thinking about a Gemini or Virgo, two boys, like I said. But we have unexpected, a surprise awaits you. I think there's some unexpected communication coming in. Your person is thinking that I might unexpectedly communicate with you, okay? We have the reaching out. Help is on the way. reaching out is communication. It's also help for your guys' relationship. I think your person is going to actually reach out to you pretty soon. Pretty soon. And it's going to be like from a magical energy, magic, secrets of the universe. This is strictly going to happen for someone because of the law of attraction, candle magic, or what is the word? Telepathy. Okay? Maybe even a cigarette spell. But there's going to be some communication coming in. Maybe your person just smokes. I saw a cigarette, so maybe you smoke, maybe they smoke, maybe there's a cigarette spell for communication. I don't know. But I did see the picture of a cigarette, if that makes any sense for anybody. I know. And so, yes. Okay, sweet pea. No, we're not going to go outside with that. I know.
I can kill people.
No.
I can.
No.
I won't get killed.
No.
I won't get killed.
I said no.
I won't get killed.
Okay.
Said.
Bottom of the deck is protective, keeping your joy safe. I do feel that this person has Mars energy also. Okay, which could be masculine. Mars is a masculine planet. They could be in a masculine energy. But this is about war. You know, my video is the War of the Roses. Your person is very protective about their children. If this person has kids, they would die and fight for their children. So their children are really important to them. And they may feel like there's a battle or a fight over children is also what I'm picking up. A battle and a fight over children, preferably boys here, but doesn't have to be. I just feel like this person is really thinking that if they reach out in an unexpected way, that things could take a turn for the better. They're keeping a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope in the back burner here. They're hoping for better. Okay, so your person is really trying to be positive. They're not gloom and doom at the moment. What's on their mind in regards to you is maybe this situation can take a turn for the better, not the worst. So I see some optimism and some positivity. Okay, let's get some more information about what your person thinks right now. What's on your person's mind? Okay, I'm really on a 3s energy vibe, which is Empress, mother energy. They're thinking about their mom. They're thinking about you if they're the mother of their children. Or they're thinking about Empress energy of healing. So 3s are really prominent. I have bliss. Contentment is in hand. So they're thinking about better days, easier times. This is 9 of Cups. Positivity and optimism. I also have cautious. Be aware of dogs. So they're kind of worried, but still optimistic. They're just cautious. They don't know quite what to do, what to say, but they're thinking about communicating with you. Very cautiously going to communicate about you. Very cautiously. The next one is hunter. Stay with the process. They are the hunter. They are not the chaser. Well, that didn't make any sense. What I mean to say is they hunt for a purpose. This is their instincts. Again, masculine energy. Maybe they are a chaser. I don't know. But this is a hunter. They're thinking about hunting their prey. And what is their prey? What is this energy? What card am I going to pick? What is their prey? What are they thinking about hunting? They like hunting. They like hunting and plotting. This is Libra Aquarius energy here. Plotting and strategizing. Oh yeah, they have a plan. They're going to reach out to you guys. They have a plan of communication. So that's coming in. Ooh, trust. The number 66. They trust that a mother will help them or a mother will be kind. Bottom of the deck is I'm not sure how you feel about me. So that's why they're cautious. They really don't know what you think or what you feel about them at this time. They're with someone else but thinking about you. I'm with them but thinking about you. So they're clearly in a third party situation here, and they trust that you're not out to hurt them, but they're still cautious because you could. So there's been a lack of trust here. There's been a disruption. Yeah, there's definitely been a disruption in the trust arena. Maybe they feel like they broke your trust, you broke their trust. Maybe they felt they broke trust with their children. Maybe they feel like trust has been broken all across the board, all of the above. But they're optimistic that it can be rebuilt. But again, just really cautious. And they do have a plan to kind of fix this. And they've been thinking about you for a long time, even though they're around other people. So believe me, they know about what's going on and what they want from you. Okay, show me what else this person is thinking. They're thinking about, you know what, I'm going to gently reach out. It's like the wallflower cat hiding under the bed. I'm going to come out from under the bed. I don't want anybody to bum rush me and all come to love on me. I just want to come out and let them know, hi, I'm here. I want to take an observation. I want to look around and see what's good. Please don't freak me out or jump all over me, or I'm going to run back under the bed. You know, this is just, I'm putting my head out there very cautiously. I'm keeping an open mind. I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to text you, call you, see you in some way. I'm not ready for the whole enchilada, but I am ready to start being brave that this relationship can maybe just get better. They're not even thinking about the future or where it's going to go, but they are thinking about that it could get better. And the next card I have is keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconditional, string along, and one night stand. So they have a lot of decisions to make. They don't want to string you along, but they have options. So they don't want to lead you on. And that's what I'm hearing. I want to reach out to you, but I don't want to lead you on. So they're scared that by reaching out to you, calling, texting, showing up, you're going to jump all over them. Like, oh, my kitten's out from under the bed. We're going to be back together and get married and have babies and be love, man. We're just going to be love. Like, as soon as they reach out, they're afraid that you're going to be like, oh, I knew you were going to come back to me. I know you love me. You know, and it's just that energy of, oh my God, you called me, you texted me, I love you. I love you, I'm so in love. I want a ring, put a ring on it, put a ring on it, put a ring on it, baby. Move in, I love you, come to me, my love. Come to me, baby. Let's be back together. Let's be together. And your person's like, no. This is why the fuck I don't reach out. You know, and that's what your person's telling me, Steph. Do you see why the fuck I don't reach out? Because the minute I stick my head out and freaking text this girl or this guy, they're all over my balls. Licking them up, you know? And they're just like, seriously, I'm not putting my balls out there to be licked right now. I just want to touch base. I just want to say, hi, how are ya? And let's start this line of communication without decisions as far as we're going to get married or have babies or move in or whatever. I just want to reach out and say, hi, I'm thinking about you. And all I want to hear on the other end of the phone is, oh, that's nice. I've been thinking about you too. How are you today? I'm doing really good. I've been organizing stuff. Great, me too. I've been really in that organization energy. How's the little guy? Or how's the little girl? Or how's the dog? How's the cat? How's your house? You know, how are they? How's your family? You know, really, really good. Or they miss you, or they're thinking about you. And, you know, this person wants to say, you know, I miss them too. I've been thinking a lot about our kiddos, or I've been thinking a lot about your kids or your mom or your dad or your dog. You know, I've been missing you guys. You have to let them open up. This is not going to jump all over their balls, you know. They don't want to fight at the end of the conversation because they're going to go and not text you tomorrow. This person is telling me stuff every time I reach out and I text. They're fucking on my ass when I'm not texting them the next day. Or if I reach out one day and I'm just trying to communicate slowly, they're texting me that night saying, good night, baby, or I miss you, or what are you doing? Or the next day they're asking, how are you? I'm thinking about you. What are you doing? Or they're texting me some picture of some food they created and made, and they want to get a comment on it. And I'm not ready for that. And so this person is telling me I'm not ready for the relationship. And I don't want this person to get pissed off because I'm not texting back. I don't want this person to get irritated that I'm not all up in their business. It's not that I don't love them or that I don't want them. It's that I just want to be content. I just want to be cautious. I want to step in very slowly. And I just want to chill. I just want to chill. I don't want to jump into this back and forth communication. I'm not ready for back and forth. I'm just ready for one reach out and one response. And then we get back and we sit back and we sit. And we just sit in that energy for a minute. And what he's telling me, or what she's telling me, is that maybe you are too anxious. You're too rushed. You know, which is very Gemini. Gemini's, come on, let's get on it. Get on the pot or piss or get off. Another rushed sign is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Hurry up, let's get on with it. You know, these people just want now, show me your balls, man up, be this, be that, be this, be that. You know, they're assertive. Man up, do this, do that. You know, it's so assertive. It's so masculine. And this guy is a cool cat, or this girl's a cool cat, and you know what they have to say to that? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off and fuck you. That's what they have to say to that. This person is not a talker. This person is not a chatty Cathy. This person is not a rusher. And what they have to say to that is fuck off. I'm not going to reach out if that's what it's going to be. And that's why I don't want to be with you. And so this person has this energy where they feel the urge to reach out to you, but they're not ready for the whole bullshit yet. And they're hoping you changed. And so I guess you have to ask yourself, have you? Because if they reach out, have you changed? Because this reach out is going to be a feeler. This is a feeler reach out. I want to see your vibes. Okay? I'm going to step out and I'm going to see your vibes. If they're cool and they're copacetic and they're aligned with me and we're on the same vibe, then cool, we're going to continue this. If you're not, then I'm cutting you off again. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. So all I know is this person is going to reach out, and you're getting some energy from the universe. They are thinking about you. They've been thinking about you, but they don't want to string you along because they're not ready for more yet. They just want to see what the hell is going on. And personally, this person is, oh my God, you're a mess. You don't know how they feel about you. Hell, you don't know how you feel about yourself, dude or girl. You don't even know how you feel about them. You don't know how they feel about you. You don't know a lot of things. And you're just living on a prayer. You don't know what's going on. And so I feel your energy like, Steph, this person doesn't know how to have a healthy relationship. You know, this person doesn't know how. And I'm trying to show them how to have a healthy relationship. I understand that. And I see that. This person is not a very good communicator, clearly. I mean, no wallflower cat is healthy. You know, this person is not a healthy person in communication and relationships. This person is not healthy emotionally either. This person is not ready for that kind of a commitment because they're not healthy enough for it. But like attracts like. And if you're attracting someone that's all messed up, I think it's fair to say you're all messed up too. And there's a reason why there's a rejection. There's a reason. I'm not putting blame on you and I'm not putting blame on them. I'm saying this is what it is. I don't care if it's him or her or him, whatever. I don't care. The point is y'all messed up. Y'all some messed up people. For real, for real. So maybe that was the past. Maybe we can move on. But this is not an easy transition. And I think it says reaching out, help is on the way. I think the universe is saying help is on the way. You're not alone. I'm going to get this wallflower out in the open, and I'm going to get you some happy, because you're going to get reached out to, and you're going to be happy to hear from this person, and you're going to be happy to know this person is thinking about you. And that's good news. So let's be happy and celebrate the little moments. And it's funny because I was watching Jackson Galaxy on cats. As you guys know, we have 2 cats. And I've been watching a lot about wallflower cats because Mittens is a wallflower cat. And Mittens, hey kitty, 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 kitty. She only really comes to me. But she's scared of the kids. She doesn't like her sister. She's been bullied. And so she hides under the bed, or she's only comfortable in Danny's room. That's, his cat basically. And she's happy in there with the door closed. She's all herself. But, the minute she sees Jingles, our other cat, or Maddie comes around, or, even Mariah comes around, or other people, she's just not thrilled.
Mom.
Uh-huh.
I almost so hungry.
That's okay. You can have it. You want me to open?
No, I don't want it.
Oh, you're a good boy. So we're in the midst of teaching her to come out in the open. Small steps, baby steps, right? With some toys, with some treats. I want to acclimate her to being around us all and feeling safe. And so I think that's this person, whether they were, bullied or wounded, it doesn't really matter who did it. The fact is this person is a wounded person. And they aren't healthy. And Mittens is adorable and sweet and loving, but she's not healthy. She's not where she needs to be as far as a healthy mojo kind of mojito cat, where she's just chill and confident in her own energy. So we're going to get her there. And that's what I feel about your person. He's just not confident yet, or she is just not confident yet to be in a healthy relationship. This person needs more time. And there is going to be communication, and it's good. And like Jackson Galaxy says on his show, he's like, whenever the cats sniff each other or they come out from under the couch just to watch something, that is a small success. That is something to celebrate. And he says, be happy about the little moments. Those are going to lead to bigger moments. Just peeking her head out and doing something leads to bigger growth. And so I wanted to say this is growing. And so this person is basically peeking out their head, getting a feel, getting a vibe of everything. And we need to love that and celebrate this little moment. Not be upset that it's not more, but be happy that this person is going to reach out, period, and is just wanting to see what is out there. And so this is just a feeler moment, okay? And so your person is just thinking, I want to just put my feelers out there and see what happens. I'm ready to grow, which is really good. And let's celebrate that. He's ready to grow, or she is ready to grow. They're getting out of addictions, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, and has blocks or restraints. So this person is getting out of a very codependent vibe. And they're getting out of a dark place, so they're going to be reaching out soon. This person's really thinking about it long and hard and really wanting to. And really in the moment of I'm ready to start getting away. This is like someone that quit drinking, quit smoking, quit addictive behavior, just got out of a karmic situation. It was very toxic and they're done. They're just putting their feelers out there to keep an open mind and see what's available. They're not rushing, they're just healing, and that's what I feel from this person. Let's get one more card for this person's thoughts. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. They just want to have a good time. I'm not saying they want to sleep around with you. I'm just saying they want to feel good. They felt so bad for so long that they need a little bit of paradise. They need a little 9 of cups, baby. They need a little 2 of cups. They need a little love, a little healing, a little fun, They need something to be happy about. It's been too dark wherever they've just come from. So, yay! Your person is really thinking about a happy time with you. And they're hoping that you and them can have a good conversation. And that you guys can get along with no drama, no fights the next day if there's no text facts, no No calling them every day after that. No jumping like really into it. Just happy for the reach out. And can I just give you some advice? The person that I'm reading for is a hunter, possibly a Leo, an Aries, a Libra, a Gemini, a Virgo, and a Scorpio. This person likes to take the lead, and this person is very masculine. So this person wants to be the initiator. This person wants to be the one to initiate the call, initiate the text. This person wants to hunt you. This person does not want you to hunt them down. So let this person hunt you. That means don't call. Don't text. Stop it. We're not thirsty, are we? Don't. Let this person hunt you. This person is missing you. And they are with other people and thinking about you. They're ready to hunt you down. But if you don't let them hunt, they will quit. It's like a cat chasing a mouse doing nothing on the floor. They're done. They've already got the damn mouse. There's no reason to hunt. They need to think that there's something of value to gain in this relationship. So stop. Just stop with what you're doing is what I'm hearing. The next card that comes out from your person is betrayal. I'm sorry for turning my back the times you needed me most. Betrayal. So this person has some regret and some resentment. They do feel like they've given you the cold shoulder. They feel like they've blocked you. They feel like they've left you alone. They feel like they've hurt you. And so there's remorse. And they are thinking about the betrayal. They're thinking about how they did you wrong. And they're thinking about what they got for it, the karma. So believe me, they are sorry. They are sorry for turning their back on you. So there is some, rebuilding of trust here that they want to work on. But again, this person can't help who they are. And if they're a natural born hunter, it doesn't matter if they're crying with tears for 10 days straight. It's not going to change the makeup of their soul and their blood. They are a hunter. They need to have that scent. Like a vampire to blood, they need to have that scent and chase you. So it doesn't matter how sorry they are, they need the hunt. This person doesn't like something just handed to them. They want to work for it. And I see this person wants to work on it. What I see happening in your future is a reach out conversation. If you play your cards right and you have a good conversation and you leave them alone after they reach out, what's going to happen for you is they're going to reach out again. They're going to be happier the second time. They're going to be more affectionate and flirty the second time around. And then they're going to flirt with you, kind of tease you, have a little jokes. There's going to be more openness. And then I don't want you to call them again, seek them out again, nothing. Let them be. Then they're going to be thinking about you, missing you, craving you. And then they're going to reach out a third time. And then they're going to be more affectionate, more sweet. This is when they're going to talk about their feelings. This is when they're going to talk about the betrayal. This is when they're going to talk about that they're really sorry. The third time is when it's going to happen, okay? And then they might cry and they may open their heart up to you, okay? And you're going to have to let them. Love is a game, Ryan. And we either know how to play the game or we don't. But love is definitely a game because it's a hunt. We have the masculine and feminine energy and it goes in different directions. Two feminines and two masculines do not mix. That's why it's a chess game. It is a game. It's a strategic. That's why even in marriages you have to work at it. It's not just given to you plain and simple. It has to be worked on, which is strategy, which is why it feels like a game because you have to strategize how your energy is going to perform for you. And so this person is going to open up on the third occasion. Now, does this person have it all planned in their head and say, oh, Steph, I know that I'm going to give this person 3 chances. And on the third time, I'm going to admit my truths. No, this person isn't going in strategizing that this is their plan to give you 3 chances, 3 calls. This person's not thinking that. This person doesn't even know I know what they're doing. They're living on a prayer. They're living on a moment. They're living on a whim. okay? They are very cautious. They don't know what's going to happen in the future, okay? There's an unexpected energy here. They don't know what to see, but I see them. I see what's going to happen with them. I know where their energy's going, and I know what's going to happen. They don't know what's going to happen themselves. I'm just telling you, this is how it's going to play out. And once this person opens up to you and there's emotions, they're going to want to give penance for what they've done. They're going to feel they haven't won you back yet. They're going to feel like they miss you, they love you now, and they haven't earned your affection. They haven't earned you. This is where they start to build up confidence for themselves. You know, they don't want to be coddled in a mother's bosom over here. They need to feel like a masculine energy here. They need to feel like they can stand up and be that hunter. And so by you being more distant, you're giving them courage and the energy to fight for what they want. And so then they're going to start pursuing you in penance, maybe sending flowers, maybe sending a meal, maybe sending you a song, maybe texting you a lot more after that third time. Because now they trust. See, this is all about building trust. And if you give it some time, they're going to trust that you're not going to jump all over them and smother them. They're going to trust that you're not going to expect more than they can give. They're going to trust you, and they're going to know that they can communicate with you freely without being scared. You know, that's a wallflower cat. The wallflower cat has to trust that they can come out in the open of the living room and around family, and they're not going to be bombarded. They have to trust that they have a safe space that's theirs. They need to have a little freedom and courage, and this person is the same. And you have to give it to them, and you don't have to, but you should. If you want them, and if you don't want them, well, sabotage it then. Don't change. Stay the way you are. Smother people and see how far that gets you. Because Spirit's trying to teach you a lesson. That the way you've done relationships has got you nowhere. The same lesson they're teaching them. The way they've done relationships has got them nowhere. This is about growing together. And people are either ready to grow and change their behaviors to be better, or they're not. And the ones that want to stay stuck. And they get rehomed. And then rehomed again. And rehomed again. And that's how the relationships go for them. Or you can start looking at some of the habits and behaviors you would like to adjust so you can create harmony. Okay? And a happy household. Okay? And I told this, you know, and I'm not going to go into it again, but if you guys all remember the scenario I gave about the dog that was abused, that you want to welcome in the home, please watch that video. And I'll just tell it quickly without an hour-long conversation about how I did on that video, but I'll try to make it as quick as I can here. We all view love differently. A lot of us are empaths, and a lot of us are nurturers. So when you see a wounded person, and in my story, a stray dog or an abused animal, because you're so loving, the first thing you want to do is wrap your arms around that poor animal or that poor person and kiss them and love them and rub their ears and squish their cheeks and just, I'm right here, buddy. Rub their tummy, give them treats, give them love. And there's a lot of people that are like that. And they don't realize they're doing more damage than good. And this is something people have to learn. It's called restraint. Sometimes your loving energy is toxic. It's not good. And you have to learn that. And the reason why, where did this animal just come from? Where did this abused animal just come from? A toxic home, maybe on the streets, maybe beaten by their owners. Yeah. Beaten by their owners, kicked, starved, who knows what. Okay, this person may have suffered some severe damage as a child or in relationships. And now you just want to rush in and adopt or foster an animal that came out of a toxic situation and has never known love. And you want to scare the shit out of this animal and rush up and squeeze and hug and I just love you so much, you little good boy. I love you. I love you, little dog. You're scaring the shit out of your dog. You're scaring the actual shit out of your dog. And you think you're doing a good thing. But Stephanie, I'm just loving the dog. No, you're hurting the dog because you are creating PTSD. You are creating fears and emotions that trigger them, that make them feel insecure and hurt, and you are hurting them. And they are going to piss on the floor, and they are going to whimper, and they are going to be scared of you, and they are not going to like you because they think you're totally off the wall bonkers. And they want nothing to do with you, and they do not warm up to you because all they've known is abuse and pain. So anyways, all your little love actually did more damage than good. And now you scared them away from you rather than brought them closer to you. The first thing you do when adopting a foster or someone that's been abused, or you're in a relationship where someone has been in a very toxic, addictive, terrible karmic path, the first thing you do to show this person what a healthy home and what a healthy love and what a healthy relationship is, trust. No one's going to get better till you have trust. You have to establish this before you make any loving gestures or moves. So my advice, and this is keeping it short here, you get that abused animal at home. You show repetitive, consistent efforts of trust, as in the dog is now scared in your home. What can he do? He's sitting there and he doesn't know what to expect. He's shaking, trembling maybe. He doesn't know what to expect. He's been beaten. He doesn't know. You use a very calm voice, slow and steady, slow and steady. And you just say, come here, boy, come here, girl. Let's eat. Calm. Put some bowl or some food in the bowl, put it there. There you go. That's it. And you say, good boy, good girl. And they look at you like, okay, what's coming next? Nothing. Nothing's coming next. I'm just feeding you because I'm here. You just keep it simple for like a week. The same time every day. You feed them just like that. Keep it simple. Good boy, good girl. Then they realize that you're not expecting anything from them. You're just feeding them because you are and you care. You know, then when they start to feel like they have established some trust, you know, you can, you know, definitely start in a little bit different, getting affection. Of course, playtime is during all that. But when a dog just comes home from being fostered, sometimes a calm environment without play is more important because they need to trust their environment, and play creates anxiety and anxiousness. So sometimes just creating a self environment and a nice walk is much better than play. And so you would start by walking the dog, you know, just showing them that you're not there to harm them, that you're a trusted friend, that you don't have any expectations of them to do anything. They don't have to work on this with you. They don't have to do favors for treats. They don't have to do anything for you. You're just there for them. And so you establish this trust. And then you can go in and start, you know, when they've started to sit by you, watch how 1 minute they're staying away from you. And then now that you've established this trust over a week, they start to sit by your feet when you're watching TV or making dinner. They want to get closer to you. They don't want to jump all over you and, you know, have a good time, but they want to be around you because they trust you. They want to be with you. You're not forcing them. They are coming in nice and slow. And so then they want to be by you. And when they show that good affection, you say, you know, good boy, good girl. And then you can reach out to pet their head, you know, a little, that's it. And they like it. And they're like, this is a nice relationship. And for, you know, lack of saving time here, you know, you don't want to go on and on. The point is you're going to get closer for another week where you're actually touching and reaching out to the dog. And the dog wants to be closer to you. In this case, it's a relationship. You understand? And then when the dog wants to be close to you and he likes, or he or she likes their head pet, you know, they really start to have affection for you. And then when you feed them, you can do the same thing. Here you go, boy, and pet their head. Good boy. And before you know it, that little tail is going to start wagging. And then they love affection. They're learning that you're trusted and you're going to give them good affection and you're nice. You're not scary. You're not rushing into anything. You don't have high anxiety. You're not crazy. You're just a normal, calm, steady presence in their life, you know? And then the dog's like, I have created a bond with you and a trust with you. And you have created at this point a foundation. For the rest of that dog's life, a foundation of trust. Okay? And that dog will remember you forever. That's that trust. And you will build on your relationship. Okay? It's going to get better and better. And after that, they're rolling over. You're doing ball. You're doing tug of war. They get closer to you. They want to sleep with you. They want to be with you. You know, the bond is created. But do you see how you have to go in slow? You can't just rush in because you feel so bad for their life and you want to give them all the love and affection. You have to wiggle your way into this. And that's with this situation, guys. This person does not know what a healthy relationship looks like. They don't know how to communicate properly. They don't know how to show affection properly and not run away. They're just like, you know, I don't know stuff. I just don't know how to have a healthy relationship. So I'm learning, I'm being open, and I'm putting myself out there, and let's see what happens. So anyways, the advice here for this thought process is they really just want to trust you. They don't want you to rush in with all this love and affection and commitment. They just want to be your friend. They just want to start opening up with you and share a conversation and share moments where you guys can be one on the same accord. Okay, so that is definitely just a big message there for someone that needed to hear it about this person coming in to reach out for communication. All right, let's get into how this person feels. How does your person feel about you? How does your person feel? So I got 3. See, we're working on 3s here. He or she's going to call you in 3 days, 3 weeks, or they're going to have that first call, second call, third call. Like I said, there's a 3 energy here, which is also healing. But I got 3 cards, and it says the first one is the number 40, and it is the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, and it's in reverse. So I really don't know what this one's about, but Metatron is obviously a very high archangel. It is about wisdom, and it's about strength and courage, and it's about spiritual and psychic abilities and magic and power and manifestation power. Okay, the next one here is adjacent possibilities. This person feels like there's a possibility and a door opening for your guys' relationship. They don't know which door it is. It's a lot like 7 of Cups, confusion, but they're open, okay? So this person is like, okay, there's a possibility for us. We have some chance here. I'm going to be willing to take a move on this, you know? And then here's hostilities. I told you earlier we got angry and resentful in their energy, which in my part 1 reading said they need more time. So right now they feel very hostile. They're not ready to rush in. That's what's going on with them right now. They're hostile about a separation. They're hostile about relationship drama. They're hostile about their jobs, their kids, etc., etc. They're just hostile. So right now, the way they feel about this is just anger and resentment and hostility. And that's another reason why Spirit's saying, take your time. Don't rush into this. When they reach out, just ease it in, nice and slow. This person is working through some issues here. Open-minded, open-hearted, both of these are open for possibility. Just, they need some time, you know? So let's go ahead and just read that so we know what the heck I'm talking about. Maybe they're 40 years old. Maybe they're in their 20s. That might be a sign. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see, 40s. Maybe you're in your 40s. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. Maybe that 4 is just stability, you know? So it says here, this is about clarity of thought and personal vision. So when this card is in reversed, it says, this card reversed admonishes you to get clear. You may have been lost in confusion and had unclear or distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. So real quick, channeling. This person, your person, needs to stop being in a state of confusion and worry and anxiety. This has been going on for a long time with your person. They have a lack of personal direction. They don't know who they are and what they really want. And the biggest problem is they don't see it or visualize it. So this card is saying visualize and speak out the life you want and who you want to be. So your person needs to really start seeing the life they want to live. Okay? We have, it's time to break out the old toxic thought patterns, and in this case, emotional patterns. Whether they are habits that are of worry, doubt, or self-criticism. It's also time to develop a clear, healthy vision of what you perceive yourself as and what you really want your daily life to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. Meditate on Metatron's strong presence in your brow center and see the beautiful indigo light spinning there. Affirm that you are creating a new reality and clarity and a new sense of direction. This person has all the power they need to create a new vision. So they need to make this a priority now. And Archangel Metatron is like, yes, you need to make this a priority. So your person feels like they do need to get some direction. They need to start asking what they want to the universe, seeing it and believing it. They know they need to get a new direction. Right now, wherever life is taking them, they don't know. This is why they're so open. Like, I don't know who I'm going to be with, what I want, who I am. You know, this is why they need more time, because this person does want to get grounded and directed. But again, they're trying to figure out who that's with. And that's why when they reach out, they don't want you to jump all over them. They just want you to be that friend that is a support and that is grounding for them, so they can start making good decisions and be healthier. And so they're just ready to get healthy. We have adjacent possibilities, number 24, so we'll read that.
My shoes. Mom,
Yeah?
my shoes.
Check.
See them in the back corner.
Many unconsidered options. Unconsidered. Sometimes the force of habit can keep them stuck or unaware of a potentially healthier and happier choice. Yet every moment they have gives them an option to a different door. But they always have these doors, and they always take different courses, thoughts, behaviors, and major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and validation about the course to take, this card, adjacent possibilities, is here to tell them that they have many, many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things, a different perspective, so they can consider the many life choices available to them and feel more empowered and motivated to make better decisions, to bring happiness and strength and forward motion. In terms of their goals, this card can indicate an unknown and previously unconsidered idea. Perhaps there's a marketing tool they haven't thought of, a connection or relationship they haven't really considered, or even an entirely different direction, which would be more suited. Now it's time for them to be conscious and aware and be flexible and willing to take a new, different action right now. So, to be honest, they have not considered you as a possibility. For whatever reason, they weighed you out last time. They just didn't think it was going to work, it was going to manifest into anything. They didn't think it had what it needed to get going for whatever reason, and it is saying that those decisions were unhealthy. It didn't lead them to happiness by cutting you out, but that's what they did. They just didn't consider you as someone that they wanted to be with. And maybe it was because you had an imbalance. Maybe it was because you were too healthy and they weren't. I don't know. But all I know is this person did cut you out because they didn't see a future with you. And now the universe is showing them that in their heart, there's more options. They're considering you. We have here choices and options. So they're seeing that there's a possibility that you and them could actually have a life together. And they're being told to trust that intuition, trust their heart, and really give it a chance. Look into it. Be open-minded, you know? And so they're being burdened and ushered in a direction of health and healing. Will they take it? We'll see. I think they are going to reach out. Now we're going to read hostilities. This is defenses are up and aggressive energy. This card shows a man raising his swords, ready to battle. And when he comes up to the situation, it reveals that there's a lot of hostility toward you and that they're about to be made known, or they have already been made known. Okay? So they either have had hostility against you or they do now. But it might get brought up. That's how they feel. Maybe they just feel, again, angry and resentful, some kind of hostility against you in some way. It says the aggressive energy can be made verbal or emotional. In this case, it's emotional. I don't think that this person's going to be verbally hostile with you. I think they already did that. I think this person feels emotionally aggressive. And it says with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. Okay, I just got a channeling. This person is a very judgmental person, critical. And karma is you get what you serve. So they've been getting it. They feel very scared that you're going to be very critical of them because they've done a lot of wrong. And so their defenses are up and they're like, okay, go ahead, give me your best shot. Tell me what a POS you think I am. Tell me what a loser you think I am. Tell me what a lowlife you think I am. Tell me, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. And that's just how they feel. And so they feel hostile, like you're ready to attack them and they have to defend themselves. This person is very sensitive. If they've walked out on children, they've been carrying chains of remorse and self-loathing that maybe not everybody saw, but they carried it. And they feel very weighed down. They have self-hate. If they have hurt you in some way to where they made you cry or they left you wounded in some sense, they've been carrying that guilt. And so they've already beat themselves up a lot. And it's not to say that they don't need to be criticized at this time, but they know they deserve it. And they are very sensitive, and so they're wounded, and their heart is cut and bleeding. And so they're just very sore from the pain of however long this has been going on, and they're very hurt. I also feel for some of them, they grew up being told they were nobody, or they were POS, or they were abused, or they just grew up feeling forgotten. And so they're very wounded people. And so this person has their guard up and it's like, go ahead, give me your best shot. You know, this is that abused dog, that wounded warrior, that person that just doesn't have enough strength to take anymore. So they're always, you know, bitchy, or they're always aggressive, or they're always nasty and hostile. And it's because that's what they expect, because they know they deserve it. But still, it doesn't change the way how they feel. It also says this is a different form from the deceit card, because the hostility energies is more about apparent, more overt actions. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time. So they've been living with anger and hostility since before you even met them. Okay? But whether this is a new energy or an old energy, who cares? Now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. So this person has to heal, and I'm not saying take it easy on this person, but I'm saying it may not be the best time to attack, because this person expects it. And this person even manifests arguments and separations, because this person is a self-sabotager. And they self-sabotage every situation they're in. And there's a lot of healing, which is why this needs to go slow. So anyways, this person feels like there's hope over here with you and is willing to explore this relationship. But they're working on some very deep healing. Let's talk more about their feelings in regards to you. I just want to escape, mind altered. They may enjoy smoking, getting high, drinking, sexual pleasures, laziness. I don't know. They would like to escape these feelings. This is a very new energy for them. Healthy is new. Happy is new. Wholesome is new. Healing is new. These are all very new feelings. And there is times they just wish they could escape this hostility energy, but they don't know how. We have, I finally see shadow work. So they feel like there is a darkness in them, which is this hostile energy here. This is a very not nice energy here, and they know it, and they finally see that they are aggressive. They're hostile. They may have a temper. They may be hot-headed, you know. They may be quick to judge. They may be just not fun to be around. They may be difficult to love. And they know that. And they're like, this is a problem. I am difficult to love, you know. Bottom of the deck to make note, emptiness. My bed feels empty without you. I don't think it's their bed, but I think they do feel empty without you, because you are some sense of light, some sense of love. Like Elena with Damon on Vampire Diaries, she was a sense of peace and love, the only one he knew. And that was what it took to get him out of the darkness. And that's what I feel for you guys. You know, like Vampire Diaries, you're the light here. You're a healthy direction to show this person they can get out of this darkness. But again, it's very new for them and it's hard. Okay, let's go ahead and see. How else do they feel about you? We got quite a few. First one is, my mind has tortured me with reminders of you everywhere I go. I also have, nobody understands the darkness inside me. Inner demons. Oops. So they feel alone. And they feel comfortable in their pain. They feel comfortable in isolation. Because in this dark place, that's what they know best. They know darkness. And so the comfort is there. Just like when Damon turned off his humanity and went back to blood sucking and all of that, that was his comfort zone. He knew that for so long. Even though he had a different life with Elena, as soon as he felt triggered back to doing what he did, it's very hard to get yourself out of those situations. So this person has some battles, has some inner demons. It could be drugs, it could be drinking, it could be sex. You know, think of the devil card, you know. It could be codependent issues with other people, you know. But whatever this is, this person has that. They also feel it very prominently. We also have, I'm absolutely obsessed with you, obsession. I really feel with this, they just can't get their mind off of you. They would like to escape, mind altered, but they can't get their mind away from your thoughts. Even if they're angry or loving or happy or sad, it doesn't matter. It's always going back to you. That, like, you're right there in the back of their mind, and it's like, I can't get my mind off of this person. The next one is, thank you for showing me what true love is, unconditional. You know, you ever tried to shake someone, but you couldn't? They've tried to shake you off, but they couldn't. They've tried to escape you, but they can't. You have shown them what love really looks like. And forever you will be that light in their darkness. Forever you will be that person that sees their inner demons and loves them anyways. And they cannot shake you. Bottom of the deck is, it feels like I'm slowly losing you, fading. So they feel like it's a slow, antagonizing pain. They feel like they're suffering. They also feel like they're slowly losing their humanity, slowly losing the light, slowly losing their positivity and happiness. It's just slowly drifting away. Let's get some more energy here about their feelings. We'll use my Kitty Cat Tarot. How do you feel, honey? Let's talk to this person. You know what? I have a kindred heart to this person. I feel love. This may be a very difficult person to deal with, but I love them. I love them because deep down there is a beautiful heart of gold. Deep down here is someone that yearns for happiness and love. And I think this person has some emotional issues with their mother. Whether, I don't know what it's about, you know. It could be they just don't get along. It could be abuse, could be control, could be a mother passed away, could be they never had a mother, you know. It could be like they felt like their mom just doesn't love them for who they are. It could be that they have to put on a show for their mom. I don't know, but there's some unhealthy situations here with the mother. Very unhealthy, because a mom is the first one you should be loved by. And the first loving relationship you should have. It's established with your mother. And if that starts off on the wrong foot, everything else just goes to hell, and there's no foundation of what love looks like. And I think this person just struggles on feeling what real love looks like, you know? And so this person's got my heart, I'll tell you that, because this person is one of those poor little puppies that they don't even know how amazing they're going to be. They don't even know how amazing their life is going to be now that they've been adopted into a family of love. They may have gotten out of a dog kennel situation. They may have gotten out of an abusive home. They may have gotten out of a stray life, whatever. And now they're going to be put into a home of love, and they don't even know how amazing it's going to be. And so this person just does not know what real family feels like. Real family. And I think the person who's watching me has a very good family. I think you, your kids, your parents, your grandparents, your brothers, sisters, cousins, whoever, I think your family, guys, is a real good family. And I think you know how to love. I think you're very fortunate in family. And I think that you know the value of family. And you have a lot to bring to this table. And if this person would just give you a shot, give you a chance to rain down all the amazing 9 of cup, 10 of cup love you have to give when they're ready, it's going to blow their mind. Feeling the love that you know is going to blow their mind. So I really hope they open up enough to experience that, because I think you have a lot to give. Let's keep going here. Tell me your feelings. Tell me your feelings, hun. We have Fire Tom, Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're starting to feel confident. You're starting to feel good. You're independent. That's Fire Tom. You're Tomcat. You are independent, boy. Independent girl. This person, they are feeling like they're on their own. They've got a thick skin. They got a hard head and a thick skin. They have strong work ethic. And they are very cautious people, but they are go-getters. They're those are these people that are entrepreneurs, ones that want to start their own business, ones that create wealth and money on their own by themselves, inventors, singers, artists. This is someone that's got some skills, creativity. This person is also very loving. Yeah, extremely loving. We also have 3 of Sky, which is kind of sad. 3 of Swords. And there's some pain and heartache in their life. There is some suffering here. They feel wounded. They feel hurt. They also feel conflicted to a fire, which is twin flames. The twin flames. This person has a choice to make. And just like you, they're feeling the tug of war. I have this option, but I have this option. What do I do? And they know they need to make a decision, and time is ticking. I think they're very confident, though, ready to make it within the next 2 weeks, possibly. Then I have Good Kitty. Good Kitty. Which is Judgment card. Judgment card. This is reconciliation, reunion. Thank you so much, Jolene K. Cray. Thank you so much. So they feel like they do want to reunite. They do want to have this coming back together, a reuniting with their true love, a reconciliation, a blast from the past, back in their heart. They're feeling that love for you again, which is, by the way, spiritually blessed and given because, turn that up. The universe has blessed you guys in making them feel reminded of you. Because they tried to just escape from you. They tried to kind of get away from you and escape goodness. They tried to do that for self-sabotage reasons and for cycle karmic energies, you know. They tried to get rid of you, for a lack of better words, and they can't. And that's thanks to the universe. That's thanks to God. That's thanks to Divine Mother, Divine Father. It's also thanks to the power of attraction and the law of attraction. And just the fact that we all go back to source, and we are love, we are one, and so the polarity between you guys is like magnets, positive and negative. It's a true love scenario. So as much as you would like to escape from your other polarity, you're going to be pulled towards it, and that's just the law of, you know, the universe. You guys are a polarity. You guys are a soulmate pair. You guys are divinely orchestrated, and it's very difficult to escape what's meant for you. It's very difficult to escape destiny. So this person feels, you know, like they're out on their own, but then they find you. They know there's goodness out there. They may have never seen it, felt it, tasted it, touched it, experienced it fully, but they know that there's goodness out there that they haven't experienced, and they're being guided to the light. They're being guided towards you. So that's a really good energy. Let's just get a message from them. Let's get a message about the Three of Swords. Can you tell me a little bit more about this? Which feels like a third-party situation maybe. But let's let your person tell me what they feel about this. Three of Swords, heartache and pain. What is this about? Is it about your family? Is it about children? Is it about a romantic relationship? You know, what is this all about? Can you just go into a little bit of detail here and tell me about your pain? Show me a little bit about your pain and tell me something about it. Oh my God, I want to cry. I want to cry. I still love you even though I'm not showing it. Ah. This person still loves you, and that's what hurts. And what hurts worse is they're not showing it. Because they blocked you. Blocked, restricted, restricted communication, and or emotional walls up. So they blocked you guys in some way. They feel bad, and they still love you. You know, they still do. And they've been suffering in this separation from you and not being able to have those conversations and just not having you in their life. And it hurts them because they still love you.
Can I have more chicken and noodles and more broccoli?
Oh, yes. He's hungry. I'll be right back, guys.
I have to eat the one more.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me a moment. I gotta feed my baby. It's already 6 something. Okay. It is? Did I ever tell you how cute you are? Did I? I don't remember. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. I had to go potty and feed my boy. I think I did it pretty quickly considering I did all that. Okay. So, I'm back. Anyways, okay, so we were at how they feel about you. The other card that I got that I didn't get to show you is, I loved you then, I love you still, always have, always will. Isn't that very, very similar to this other card? I mean, they both say, I still love you. So how this person feels about you, confirmation is they still very much love you. Uh-huh. And I spilled the tea. Sorry, I spilled the tea. This person's like, shh, Steph, don't tell this person I still love them. They're gonna freak out. I told you, they freak out. They jump all over me. They want the world. Don't tell them. That's my secret. Shh, don't tell them I still love them, Steph. Hey, I blew the secret out. It's already out. They know. They're watching. So, boom. Okay? Let's just get one more. Let's go ahead and choose the bottom, right? Why not? The grass is not greener on the other side. Confession. Confessions. Ugh. And these are my confessions, says Usher. Look, the grass is not greener on the other side, you know? Maybe Usher had to confess to Chili. She wasn't happy he knocked someone up in their relationship, and those were his confessions. And the child was his. The child was his. And I don't know what happened. I don't remember. I don't know if Chili stayed with Usher or they tried to make it work. I don't even remember. But Usher still loves him some Chili. Okay? And this person still loves you. There is still some love here. And let me tell you, if this person went off into Karmicville with another person, they just want you to know, hey, the grass was not greener on the other side. They thought maybe this was exciting, this was new, this was different, this was going to be it, this was going to be better. Surprise, surprise, it actually wasn't. It wasn't any of those things. Okay? It wasn't any of those things for this person. So believe me, they know it, they feel it, they know it now. And so they have a lot of remorse, a lot of heartache because they still love you. And I think a lot of their pain has to do with you. I mean, yes, they have pain from their family. Yes, they may have pain from their mom and pain from things like that, but they may not even realize it. But a lot of their pain is a separation from you and that they still love you. And so a lot of their pain just hurts in that way, you know? And sometimes it's like you don't know you love someone till they're really gone. You don't know what you have till it's gone. And that's kind of how this person feels. Let's see what's going on. More feelings. We have boat and the runner. They ran from receiving what they need. They ran from progression in your relationship. They were scared to get married, have a baby, move on. They ran from a lot of your happiness. They also ran because they have problems. They have closure issues. They always run. They're the runner in a relationship. They have since moved on from you, and they were running into a codependent relationship because they have a fear of intimacy. They have a fear of letting you know who they really are and being open and naked in that energy. They were listening to their ego. And that's what they feel they were running from and why they ran from you. Again, what this is self-sabotage. And your person just admits it. I was sabotaging my relationship. I am the runner. I ran from something good. Yes, I did. And believe me, but this here is they have closure issues. They're running from you. They haven't had closure. Like, however you guys split it, it wasn't like a finality. It was just kind of up in the air, kind of just open. And it's hard to close the book on something that you left for no good reason. you know? I think this person left you for some egotistical bullshit. They didn't leave you because you didn't know how to love them. They didn't leave you because you hurt them. They didn't leave you because you cheated on them. They didn't leave you because you had a lack of love for them. You know, they didn't leave you because you did something wrong. Flat out. Okay, they left you because they're egotistical. They left you because they were searching their ego. They were running into a codependent relationship. Maybe they felt like you guys had a codependent relationship. Could it be true that when you guys were together, it was codependent? And I'm just going to open up about my own journey just for a second. I was in a relationship with my twin, and I thought that I was a healthy, straight-minded person. I had gone through several relationships already, long-term. I had had marriage and children and homes and a life, and I knew how to run a home and how to have a man, and I thought I knew what the hell I was doing. I was very certain that I was smart and healed and intelligent and intuitive, and I was very certain about myself. And I also felt confident. I felt very beautiful, and I felt good. I felt very independent and powerful when I met my twin. But it's funny because I met my twin at a time when they did not feel that way at all. My twin did not feel independent. My twin did not feel powerful. My twin did not feel good looking. My twin did not feel intelligent, smart, or intuitive. So it was very different. And so we didn't meet on a same vibration wave. Although I do have to, I have to interject in what I just said. I did meet my twin at a time where we were both in relationships and happy, or supposedly happy. We thought we were happy. We were just friends. Anyways, that's a long story. I'm not going to go back. You guys want to hear my twin flame journey? You should listen to my playlist on my twin flames. It's in one of those videos. But we did meet at a vibration where we were both at the same. So we did get attracted to each other at the right time. But when we got together, which was a long time later, we were not at the same vibration. And I think we were at a time for triggering. And what I learned from this triggering was we were both codependent. But you don't think that way when you're in it. When you're in it, you're like, oh, I'm so far from codependent, it's not even funny. I don't depend on him financially, therefore I'm not in codependent. I don't depend on this person for confidence, therefore I'm not codependent. And you tell yourself these lies because you're confident. You know what I found out? I was codependent and I didn't even know it. I was codependent in the fact that I felt like I needed someone. And I was okay alone, but I was always on the hunt. You know, I was wanting to bring in a relationship. I didn't feel like I wanted to be alone. I wanted a relationship. So in essence, even though I was confident in all these different things, a very deep part of me was I did not want to be alone. And I was determined not to be. And I didn't give myself time to heal from a previous relationship either when I met him. And I had some wounds, you know, and I didn't even pay attention to it because I was so confident and happy. But sometimes you don't realize you're codependent until you woke up and you realize in your little fantasy of I'm so awesome, you actually were. And that's something I had to come through. And maybe that helps some people on this journey. If you're in that spunky moment where you think it's all good in the hood and it is the gravy train, you may think not a damn thing's wrong with you. I was there. I was there. I thought not a damn thing was wrong with me. And through part of my awakening was I had to face Stephanie alone. I had to find out what I loved, who I was, and what I want. And what I am like without someone. Because I'd always been with someone. Not always, but, you know, I had a year separation here and there between people, but I was still emotionally connected to them. You know, it wasn't complete separation. It was, I'm living over here, you're living over there, come see me, call me, let's do things on the phone and let's connect. So even in my distances from relationships, I really wasn't, you know, really alone. So anyways, this codependent relationship is a really important card because, like I said, some people just don't realize they are codependent until it smacks them in an awakening that they really are, and that you have to be comfortable alone in your own skin, by yourself, with your decisions and your life and your body and your mind and your path. So anyways, this person might be going through this. This person, I feel, was a lot like me, and maybe just thinking they were fine on their own. Completely fine, not codependent, just looking for happiness, just trying to have a nice life, until this dark night hit them, these inner demons, and they're faced with, you can't be alone. You don't want to be alone. You don't like being alone. You know why? Because you don't like who you are. You don't like the reflection in that mirror. You're not comfortable with your own decisions. You make decisions and you're not certain about them. So you need someone else to say, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I support you. Yeah, I'm with you. So you feel comfortable in that choice. But when you take off the training wheels and the blinders and the bumpers on the bowling alley, and you actually throw that ball down there by yourself, no support, it's a little scary. You know, because with the bumpers on the bowling alley, you always got to strike. But now that they're off, you might have a gutter. You know? And so this person is just in that moment like, damn, I didn't know I was codependent. I really didn't. This person is like, Steph, I really didn't, but I am. And that's shadow work. Damn, that's inner demons. Okay, revelation. And so this person is really awakening to this Three of Swords moment like, God, my twin flame or my soulmate gave me a lot more support than I gave them respect for. And I am a lot more codependent than I thought. And if I can put on a board who's loved me more in my whole life, I have to be honest with myself. I feel like this person does want to get a board. Like literally, like a white board. This person, if you're watching, they need to get a whiteboard or a paper and really write down what they think love is and who's loved them. And then they have to write down why they think that person loved them. Did they give you money? Did they buy you a car? Did they brawl with you when you were in a fight? Did they support you when you were pissed off at someone and say, yeah, I'm on your side? If that's the case, they're not loving you unconditionally. You're leaning on people in a codependent sickness. Real friends disagree with you. Real friends tell you when you're wrong. That's love. Real friends don't see you falling apart and say, it's okay, man, you did the right thing. Or, yeah, girl, you did the right thing, screw him. Real friends say, you know what, love? You have an issue. You have a codependent issue. Or you did bad. You did wrong. You did really bad and you should fix that situation. Or don't lie to me because I sense you're lying to me and you're full of crap. That's love, see, but this person didn't see those things as love. This person viewed love as coddling, support with unconditional strings, as in, I support you no matter what you do. If you stab someone in the forehead at Walgreens, I got your back. I'll hide you in the trunk and we'll get out of the country. I support you. I'm loyal. This person disguised love in the face of unconditional loyalty and unconditional support, which led this person down a very dark path of, I think, damaging themselves and hurting themselves. It's like someone says, oh, you're having a hard day, man? Here's some drugs. You had a shitty time? Let's go to the titty bar. You know? Or I know this girl that will give it up tonight. Or for a girl, you know, you're having a hard time? Let's go out. Let's drink. I know this guy that's so good for you. Like, he's so blah, blah, blah. They know they're sending you down a dark path. Or the stupid advice like, you know, I've had cousins that are married and having kids and not willing to work out their marriage. And you know, this shitty advice they get when they're in a fight with their spouses. Fuck him. He's wrong. He's an asshole. Leave him. You don't need that shit. You're better than that. Fuck them. What a selfish asshole that would give someone advice like that. You know, someone that's married and has kids and is like in her 20s, you know, just trying to get her shit together, and someone gives her advice like that. By the way, over a problem very minimal. They were having a fight, and I think she wanted him to let her go out, or she wanted him to go out with her to a club, and she had no business going anyways. She just had a baby. But she wanted to go out. He said, no, I don't want you to go out. I want you to stay home with us. And I'm tired of you going out with your friends all the time. And she would go out like every week, sometimes 2-3 times a week, inviting her friends over for dinner, inviting them out for concerts and parties and all this shit, right? So she was having more of an intimate relationship with her friends than her husband. And just because he had a shit fit and didn't want her to go, she went anyways. She kind of said, fuck you, because all her friends backed her up. And she went out. And as he was moping at home, crying and pissed off and hanging out with the neighbors, a neighbor told him, come to the club with me, to the stripper club. And he went. He didn't even enjoy 1 minute. He was there almost against his will, just, fine, I'll go because you guys want me to go. They had a terrible fight, split up for 6 months over that shit. She never let him get over it. She made him feel like he needs to grovel to her and kiss ass, and just, she was pissed. That's very one-sided. You cannot be pissed off at someone for doing something you did. Now, granted, she didn't go to a strip club bar, but it's the point. You ask your spouse to be loyal and faithful to you, correct? You want them to honor you. I don't care where they go, what well, this is a regular club and this is a strip club. No, fuck the clubs. Both of y'all had no business going to no damn clubs in the first place. We some grown-ass folks in here with kids to raise. Anyways, moving on from that point, you don't blame someone for doing something because it was a little worse than you when you caused it. This is the codependent bullshit. And who's there to comfort the person that kicks the person out that did wrong against them after they did wrong first? The friends come rushing in. Poor you. Fuck him. He went to the strip club. Oh, that's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Fuck him. What a loser. What an asshole. He doesn't love you. You can do better, girl. You can get better, girl. Fuck him. Get a divorce. Move on. Get money. Leave. None of those friends gave her a good piece of advice that I've given here on this show today. You had no goddamn business leaving in the first place. If your husband told you not to go because he didn't want you to go, you shouldn't have went. You were rocking the boat asking for trouble. Now you want to have someone to blame. Blame yourself. And to the spouse that went out, you didn't help the situation either. You were leaning on other people. Personally, I think it started with the other person first, and I believe that fully. But either way, bad decisions led to codependency on other people. They were both listening to the other friends, and no one gave them solid advice for their marriage. And I stick to that. And this is this codependent situation that I'm referring to. This person is a runner and codependent, possibly on friends that support them leaving you, friends that talk shit about you, and they have no idea the actual story. They have no idea the people that are suffering from their support to encourage this person to keep running. And I wish I could just tell people, stop encouraging people to fuck up their life. And stop doing it in the name of, I'm your friend, I'm your family, and I love you. It's selfish and it's an asshole-ish thing to do. The only way to love someone is to tell them the harsh truth, which is you need to make the situation right. You need to be the better person and get honest. You need to search your heart and see what your conscience is telling you, and should you do the right thing. Get a napkin.
I had them all way down my food.
Okay, baby, good job.
I have
Did you drink all your orange juice?
I'm full, okay?
Okay, you can be full.
So what was my orange juice?
It was on the table in the Batman cup. Yeah. So anyways, the point is here, there is a runner that listens to other people and is in codependent relationships. They have a fear of being vulnerable, and they think they're independent, doing these decisions on their own, but they're not. Okay, look on the couch. They're leaning towards other people on what they should do. So there is no independence here. And the person that I'm dealing with, that is your person, I'm just calling it out like it is. This person is codependent and definitely on the wrong path, and I think they know it. Let me help this screaming child find his juice. I'll be right back, guys. Stop yelling at me. Stop. Stop telling me to put them in. Take them up. Don't color on that floor anymore either. Okay. Anyways, let's move on from that thought. I don't want to live there all night. We got to move on with this reading. My point is, they get bad advice, they depend on it, and they don't know what it's like to hear good advice, and they don't know what it's like to not depend on people for all their decisions. This person is tortured with thoughts of you everywhere they go and reminders. They still love you. They can't make sense of it. They just can't get their mind off you. This has been a very slow, long process for them. They just want to escape your feelings, your thoughts, the thoughts of what they had, but that's not the right thing to do. But that's what they feel they want to do, is just escape it, okay? Let's move on here. What are their friends like? Which one am I going to pick? What are their friends like? What's their closest circle like? Thirsty. You have no idea how badly I want to taste you. This person may be surrounded, if it's a man, may be surrounded by girlfriends that all want to F him. He may be surrounded by girls that all want some. Okay, thirsty ass girls around his work, around, you know, his closest circle of friends that are like family, sisters, blase, blah, bullshit. Bullshit. No, those girls want some of him, and he knows it. And if it's a girl, they are surrounded by thirsty ass dudes. They all want some. They all want some. I think this person has opposite sex relationships, and they're all like stupid. Male or female, they're stupid, they're ignorant, they all want this person. There is no strictly friends. Now, if this guy has a guy on guy friend, you know, like a guy friend, their guy friend is a dumbass who is thirsty for any girl that will have him, and they're a hound dog. They just want to fuck every little thing, you know? And that's what's going on with this other male best friend. If it's a girl, and you're dating a girl and she has a girlfriend or close girlfriends, they're whores. They just fuck everybody. They fuck someone in the bathroom at the club. They fuck someone in the car. They fuck someone they knew one day. They sleep around. They're in and out of relationships, or they're married to a military guy and they're fucking everybody else. Like, they're just thirsty little whores. And so that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So excuse my French, but that's kind of the energy of their circle of friends. Just a bunch of mindless, dopey friends that are so desperate, so codependent, so hungry for love. They all have no moral compass of what love looks like. They just don't. Yes, they are nasty. And this is who surrounds your person. No wonder, this person makes idiot decisions because they're literally codependent on these idiots. Do they see that? I don't know. Bottom of the deck, stripping down feminine beliefs. This person bucks femininity. This person bucks real intuition, real psychic abilities. This person has a very hard time. And this person is surrounded by people also that give him bad advice, and they also support him in his karmic relationships or her karmic relationships, even though it's unhealthy. What question do I need to ask now? This is their circle. What is the relationship that they're in right now like? What is the relationship that they are in, if they're in one? Because I don't even know. I feel like I'm losing my mind, awakening, and isolation. I'm so lonely, but I just want to be left alone. So I don't think they're in a relationship. They're single. They recently had a separation or a breakup. Or if they're in a relationship, they're isolated because of the corona, you know what I mean, isolation, whatever it's called. So anyways, they're just alone, okay? I don't see them in a relationship. I see them very isolated, and I think they are losing their mind here because they still miss you, they still love you. The grass was not greener on the other side, and down here on the bottom it says, I have so much going on inside, I don't know what to do. So there's just a lot of emotions right now. Spirit, what do you want to tell me about these friends? Something needs to happen about these stupid friends. There's the clock. Something needs to happen about these stupid friends. We have the mask. Not showing their true feelings. Hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. Yes, 100%. This person's friends and relationships around them are all fake. They are fake. They are faker than my kiddo's fake baked toys for his little toy kitchen. They're faker than that cake that he has to play in his Fisher-Price kitchen. Fake. Okay, these friends are phony. Super phony. What do these friends really think about this masculine or feminine, this person, your person? What do your person's friends really think about them? Besides the fact that they want to jump their bones. What do they really think? What do your friends really think about you? That was way too many cards, but I'm just going to take them. We already had this one. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. So we already have that one. Put it there. The first one is I cut them off. Ending relationships. Maybe this person did cut off these friends, or maybe these friends cut your person off. But there's definitely an ending relationships with these dumbass masquerade ball friends. They are cutting them off. These friends think that this person is going to cut them off. Expect delays. This is not your time, it's divine time. Be patient. There is still time. We also got double-edged sword, reaping what I have sown, tasting my own words. Karma's going to get them too. Karma does not escape these little fake friends. So tired of this. They're tired of the same bullshit. These friends wake up and it's the same day every day. Groundhog Day. Wake up, smoke, hang out in the garage or at their houses or go to clubs or do girl things, get nails done, hair done, you know, same bullshit, different day. Gossip, you know, the guys, it's the same hanging out every day, the same shit every weekend. It's just repetitive. And I think their friends are tired of the boring relationship. It was exciting at one time, but now after so many years or whatever, this friendship, these relationships are boring as hell. The next one is the blame game. The blame game, that's what they really think about them. It's your fault. No, it's my fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, what? It's whose fault? Whose fault is it? I don't know. It's your fault. I think some of them want to fix the relationship, but they can't. They can't. What is the outcome of that relationship? Let's just get the outcome of this person with these fake-ass friends. What is the outcome of the circle of people that your person is codependent on? How about that? What is the outcome? What is the outcome with you and your circle of people, person? What is the outcome? I got victory in reverse, by the way. I saw it pop out. I didn't grab it, but there's not going to be a win there. There is not going to be a win. Oops, and it fell on the floor. Hang on. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, so I have community in reverse. I think we all know what that means. There's a lack of friendship, a loss of relationships, a disconnecting from this friend circle, and the future holds no more friendship. No more circle of these friends. This is dying and ending. We told you the power of 3 here in this reading. I also got blossoming abundance in reverse. A 3. So this is not a blossoming friendship or relationship. Whoever this person's been codependent on, family or friends, it's not going to work out, my dears. Plain and very simple. It is not going to end well in their favor. Yeah? Yeah?
Yes, come see it.
No, I'm going to deal with it later. The water's probably going up and down. Just leave it. It happens sometimes like that.
Why?
Because if someone's taking a shower downstairs, sometimes the water makes weird noises like that in the toilet.
No, it's really quiet.
Okay, I know. Leave it alone.
I don't want to. No, come on.
Oh my God. I'll be right back. Would you stop, please? Yeah, I see it. I see it. Let's leave it alone, please. I'm glad you're researching and trying.
It's gone?
Yeah, let's leave it alone. I don't know what happened to the water. We'll figure it out. Okay. So anyways, what was I trying to say? The number 7, community, connection with kindred spirits. These are not kindred spirits. Number 1, that's upright. So in reverse, it says, this card reversed indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have, we got isolation earlier, didn't we? When I asked if he's still with someone or she's still with someone, we got isolated. So again, this is just confirmation. It's isolation and loneliness. There may have been recent disconnect with old associations. So maybe this COVID-19 quarantine has recently helped them disconnect ties and associations with these bad people, these bad friends. The hangouts stopped, the clubbing stopped, the freaking garage visits stopped, all that bullshit just stopped, you know, or maybe it should stop, I don't know, but I feel like it did or it will. And it says there's been a recent disconnect with old associations or even a dissolution with some wider partnership like a marriage or a commitment. There you go. There's a breakup. There's a separation. It explains their isolation right now. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with these old acquaintances or relationships anyways. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. They need to let themselves network in other ways to reflect higher intentions. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening. That's the result of. Do you have to worry about them with these other friends? No. Do you have to worry about this person always getting bad advice from these friends? No. Spirit's going to cut it off. Spirit's done with that bullshit. Spirit is done. So, bye, toxic relationships. Goodbye. And good riddance. Good riddance to you. Okay. So, let's go ahead and dive into the future for this person. So what is your person's future? With you and you guys getting out of these situations, hopefully homeboy or homegirl is not hostile anymore in the future. You know, hopefully they can get over this resentment. Again, I think a lot of the reasons they broke up with their relationships or friends had something to do with you. Okay? The future is self-confidence. Stand your ground. And that is the future. They're going to stand their ground. They're going to be confident. They're not going to be Mr. or Mrs. Codependent Wallflower. They're going to have confidence and enjoy life and go after what they want. I love that. Bottom of the deck is innocence. Look through fresh eyes. This is a lot like the Fool card. New beginnings, fresh starts, Aries energy. All of this is Aries energy. So that's a really good start to the new future. What else lies in the future for the both of you? Okay. Oh, and the tower fell too. It just fell off its little stack. Tower moment. Building a better foundation. I told you since my first reading earlier, part 1, I said I feel a storm is coming. The storm is coming. And the storm will be a tower. And after that falls, there's going to be a rebirth. There's going to be a star card and a healing. So you guys are going to build a better foundation, and that's the tower moment. The other card I got is protective, keeping your joy safe. So your guys' future is safe. You guys are protected by the Almighty. You're protected by the angels. You're protected by God. You're protected, and you're going to be looked out for. This relationship is okay. It's safe. It's not going anywhere. Whatever makes you guys happy, it is safe and content and protected. No one's going to come in and take what's yours or damage your joy. So that's a really good energy for the future position for you guys. Okay, so let's get a little bit more into this future. I will use Divine Lovers in Separation. Give me a message here about the future for these couples. What is the future between you and your person? What is the future? What is your person's future in regards to you? Dun, 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 dun! The World. Completion of cycles, a finished product, completion and union also at the World. The World is in your hands. It's open. You've completed a very dark time. So you guys are finished. It's over. It's completed. It's time for healing. The number 21 goes to the number 3. Again, healing and restoration. Bottom of the deck, you're not going to believe this. Judgment and union. Okay, there may be some legal matters to attend to get back together. There may be some justice situations that need resolve. But once the legal matters have subsided, there will be a union. Could be a marriage. This is a marriage card. It could also just be a back together in harmony. Okay, but this is back together again. So there's going to be some good energy there for your future. Okay, divine guidance came up. So obviously it's divinely guided. Let's get another message here. Let's do a tarot card. Give me a message for this couple's future, please. Oh my God, I told you we're operating on a 3's energy. I have the Empress. I told you. And didn't earlier in your reading, like part 1, which was your reading, you got the Emperor? Yes, you did. And in their reading, they got the Empress. So again, this is the union where the Emperor and the Empress come together. And there is healing and restoration with that 3 energy and a manifestation of you guys back together. I see children, I see a family, I see growth. If children are not a priority in your relationships, I see just the building of love and a home and a happy family. If children are a priority in your relationships, you guys are going to be a family. There may even be a new arrival or an addition to the family, or it's just nice to be a family unit again and grow. But I see growth regardless of your situation, healing and growth, and that's what's really going to be coming in for you and your person in the future here coming up. Let's put that over here. Okay, so you can see that better. So that's really good news. Let's get a fortune cookie. I like my little fortune cookies. These are available. These are really cute. They're on my website if you want some. So these fortune cookies, let's get a fortune cookie for you guys. For your future, give me a fortune cookie. Well, I guess we have a family of 4 because we have 4 fortune cookies. Wait a minute. 5 fortune cookies. Maybe you guys will be a family of 5. Okay? But the first fortune cookie I get is pain. A broken heart welcomes death. But this tells a story, so we're not done. We have 4 more to go. This relationship has a lot of pain. We also got too much. And we talked about this with calling too much, over-giving too much, and jumping all over them when they text you, so don't do that. But it says here, by Paula Deanda, leaving messages and voicemails telling you I miss you, why you gotta diss me, baby, am I doing too much? So that's a song, and you should hear it. And so be careful, because that is a warning. It's a warning that you will have pain if you do too much. Take my advice earlier and subside your feelings of having to pursue this person when they reach out. Don't do it. Restrict yourself, because that is a warning there. Don't do too much or you'll have some heart pain. The next one is soul work. Meditation actually works. Try it. Okay, and that's some advice for your guys' future, for your fortune cookie. And next is leaving. Someone is walking away. And the next one is karma. What goes around comes around. So I really think this is the Tower. You guys know I pulled the Tower card, Tower moment. It's going to build a better foundation. I told you guys that, there's going to be a storm. I think this is the storm. Okay, this storm is, there's going to be some pain, there's going to be some karma, there's going to be some issues here going on, and ultimately there's going to be kind of, I'm not interested in this relationship, but don't worry about it. I don't want you to worry about this relationship, because someone does have to walk away and experience this before it gets better. Don't forget we have the Empress card. It is healing and growing. So there is going to be restoration. Bottom of the deck is listen. Listen to me. Spirit is showing you plenty of red flags. Listen to the signs all around you. And I think really what this message is for me is you're not going to get what you want. A lot of you guys watching me right now, you want you guys to recommit into a relationship and have a union. And I think you are going to have a union, but it's going to be more of a friendship and a connection first. And that might actually be a disappointment for some of you guys, because some of you guys may not want to start off as friends and work your way into a relationship. So there's a letdown. And somebody here may get mad and say, I'm not going to start off at ground zero. I'm going to walk away. This person either wants to marry me and be with me, or I'm done. And Spirit's telling me that that could be the tower. It could be you walking away, because I kind of get the vibration here that it's not them that is wanting to walk away from you. It's you that's not okay with their need to grow. It's you that's not okay, that they need some space and some distance and some time before they can recommit. And out of a codependent issue or a fear, you may walk away and snip those cords. So for some of you guys, this union may not be enough for you. You may want to see a 4 Emperor energy in like a sustained union instead of a little egg that you have to wait and watch hatch. You're not ready to babysit an egg to hatch. You're ready to adopt the bird. You know, you're ready to have it now. It's like, you know, like I said, it's adopting or fostering a wounded dog. It's going to take some time before that dog is your buddy. It's going to take some time before the dog doesn't want to snip at your kids, or before the dog wants to sleep on your bed. It's going to take some time, and you may feel rejection, like you and this foster dog are not getting along, because foster dog isn't acting like a dog that you had in mind. You got a dog to play with the kids. You got a dog to sit on your lap. You got a dog to be your buddy and run and play. And this dog wants to sit there gloomy and heal. And it takes time. And you may not want to do that. So I see some frustration. And I just see that there could be someone here that I don't think it's them leaving you. I really don't. I see you leaving them. And I guess my foresight is telling me, if you get back into a connection with this person, there's some old wounds about being friends and then them leaving you for someone else and not giving you a chance. And you're not willing to do that again. It's like, I was your friend once and I was patient and I thought you were going to come in and be with me, but you chose another. So I'm not willing to do it again. And so there's a fear, and that's very scary. I agree. So I think that someone may not do it again, and that may be what the doctor orders. It may be that you're going to have to walk away from this person because what they have to offer is not good enough. And remember, I told you about the hunter. Shoot, and my camera got stuck. Are you guys there? I hope you're there, because my camera is stuck. Darn it. Darn it. So anyways, I'm just going to keep going even though my camera's stuck. I'm at the ending of this reading anyways. Remember the hunter card, and I said that your person has to hunt and doesn't want it given to him or her. What Spirit's telling me is that you do need to tell this person it's not enough. I want more than your friendship. I want more than this tiddly offer. I need more and I want more. And are you guys still here? Because I don't know. Shoot. Message me if you're still here, because the clock stopped.